Our next test will be next week.
When?
Not Thursday.
Next Wednesday, senior chapel.
Not Wednesday because it's senior chapel.
Friday.
Thursdays, never.
There's a chapel
No,
next? Is that like
It's
the longest
Thursday.
chapel of all the chapels?
Yeah, like 3 hours.
We're not gonna be here. Friday, we're not gonna be here.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, track.
Why aren't y'all going to be here Thursday?
State
Because
track
now
meet.
I talk-
I thought the state track meet was just Friday.
That's regional Tuesday. State, last one.
I thought it was just Friday. That's all that's on the calendar. State track meet Friday.
I know, state track is
Wait,
Thursday.
that was when we were 17.
Friday, we're not gonna be here either. Let's do it Tuesday.
He talked
We're not going to be ready. We're not going to cover enough material.
Wednesday.
All right, well, we'll just jam it all into a couple of days. Let's go.
Where we're jamming.
All right. The next test that we have, as soon as we have it, and the seniors have to have another test because next week is their last week,
You serious?
and then you have exams. Okay? So, you have the test we took yesterday, the first test we took at the beginning of the quarter, the test we'll take next week, and then the project that we're going to be turning in. So that will be 4 major grades for you.
Yeah, I wanted to know when
All
the
right.
project is.
And then your exam. So you will have 4 major. Okay. We've already covered section 12 too. Now what I've decided for everybody is to take pyramids, cones, and spheres and be very basic with it. All right? We're going to learn all the different formulas that apply to the different types of objects, and we're going to be really simple. We're not going to get all deep like we did last time where you've got to use 30, 60, 90 to figure out this and that and whatever. We're just going to be very simple. It's a lot of formulas, though, that you have to memorize. Okay?
Chapter is this?
This is chapter 12. We've already done section 12 too. Let's go over the formulas. You need to make sure that you know. That doesn't work.
Well, you'll have 4.
Can you see me? You can see me. Okay.
You can see.
He doesn't need to push back, no?
Right with the purple marker, so man.
It's not writing. When we're dealing with pyramids, we have our lateral area, which is equal to 1/2 the perimeter of the base of the object. Am I talking about a specific, like, just line when I say the base of the object? I'm talking about what it sits on, okay? The bottom of the object, what it sits on. Times L, which represents the slant height. If you recall, when we were using our little model, can I use your pen, please? There's 2 different heights when you're dealing with a pyramid. You have the actual height of the pyramid, which is if it was standing on a flat surface, how tall would it be from here to there? The height or altitude of the pyramid goes straight through the center. The slant height, which is represented by L,
So P is altitude, basically.
P is perimeter of the base, the distance around the bottom of this thing, okay? The slant height is this dotted line that I've drawn down the center of one of the triangles. It's how tall from the bottom to the tippy top, but it's the slanted height, okay? Because if I actually slanted this thing to where it was perpendicular, that is a height, is it not? But I had to slant it to get it that way. All right. Thank you. So we had lateral area of the pyramid. This is your basic formula for all pyramids. You have a question? What? Oh, okay. Hi. Identify the shape of your base. It's going to be based on, you might have a triangle. That is your base, so that would be 3 sides to find the perimeter. You may have a square that is the base, such as this, of your pyramid. Well, that's 4 sides that we will add up to find perimeter.
You multiply it times that.
Times this slant height, okay? You may have an octagon that is the base of your pyramid. Well, to find the perimeter, you're going to have 8 equal sides, because all the perimeters that we're working with are regular, which means that the bases, the shapes at the bottom, all have the same side length all the way around, and every angle is the same. All right?
Wait, I know it's all subject. Are you doing binder check for us too? Did you count that at one of the 4 tests?
I do need to do a binder check. Yes, so y'all will be turning in binder for grade also. All right. And I really won't have to worry about giving it back to you,
Yeah.
because you won't need it
We
again.
could do a
So
test.
if you turn it in something that I can throw away, something like that, so I don't have a bunch of binders sitting around here, then that'd be great.
But
Okay.
don't throw away
You
mine.
could do a test the week.
I don't throw away
next
stuff.
week, the week after next, huh? Even though we still have exams.
Well, y'all have exams. I don't think y'all are coming to your regular classes. I think there's an actual schedule that y'all are going through.
Is it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because.
Because a
we'll be
lot of
done
you have classes
with
with people who aren't seniors,
Yeah.
you know, and so we can't,
So we
So
leave
next
after
week's our
exams?
last week.
I'm not
When
sure.
do we
I'm not sure
review?
what the schedule is.
You know when
After.
we
Okay. Shh.
Are you reviewing them?
Or like get a study
Total area. Total area is equal in a perimeter to your lateral area. This is almost identical to the total area of a prism, except for the fact that the area of the base is only once instead of twice, and that's because a pyramid only has one base. A prism had 2 bases. That's why we had a number 2 in front of it. So we need to make sure we know what shape we're talking about. All right? And then the volume of a pyramid was equal to the volume of a prism, the same formula that we used before, except we said it was 1/3 of that. It is exactly 1/3 of the volume.
AB is area.
Area of the base.
The height would be the
Just basically
altitude.
Right.
Alright,
Correct.
not this.
Correct. Okay?
And all that is the same thing as,
I forget why it's 110.
as this.
Not air penetration.
Those are prisms. The formulas change when you start dealing with pyramids, because prisms and pyramids
That was on a test, huh?
are very different from each other.
Oh.
You didn't grade our test yet?
No. This prism and this pyramid have the same base, same size, squares, okay? They're very different. Okay. So the formulas are going to be different.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, what we're going to deal with, I'm going to try to make this simple. I'm not going to try to make it too complex. Basically, I might say you have an octagon where one side is 10 and the slant height is 12. Find the lateral area. Okay? Well, even though I didn't tell you the perimeter per se, if it's an octagon, it's got 8 sides, and if each one is 10 units long, then its perimeter is 8 times 10. Okay?
So last night when they would ask for the perimeter of the homework, you were supposed to be, like if it was a pyramid, you were supposed to be finding the perimeter of the square at the bottom?
Yes.
Oh,
Last
I
night's
was doing
homework.
the triangle.
No.
Last night's.
Perimeter is always dealing with the base of the object, what it sits on.
And
Okay.
then I was doing the lateral edge is the slant height. That's all I figured out.
Yes.
There was also asking for a base edge.
The base edge, which would be the side of the base.